Quick video here comparing the Leica SL 50mm f1.4 Summilux ASPH to the Panasonic Lumix 50mm S Pro f1.4 ASPH. To address the biggest elephant in the room, these are not the same lens, with this one just being rebadged. There's a couple of giveaways that, while this lens is certified by Leica, it's not the same as this Leica lens. This actually has a closer minimum focusing distance, only goes to f16, and has a 72mm filter thread. This guy has like a half-foot longer minimum focusing distance, about that different. It has an 82mm filter thread and goes to f22. This guy has 13 lens elements in 11 groups, whereas this guy has 11 elements in 9 groups. Both have 2 aspherical elements, both are freaking heavy, and both are for L mount. From a physical feature perspective, the Panasonic lens is way better. It's got a nice aperture ring. It's clicky, sweet and clicky. It has like a hard stop, and then it goes to automatic, so you can control aperture on a dial as well as on the lens. I really like that. It's got a sweet focus clutch. I definitely love that. It definitely gives you far more precise manual focusing, for sure. Whereas the Leica has basically no physical features. It's just one big focus ring that, if you can see, moves like half of the lens barrel. And that's it. No aperture ring, no focus clutch. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a boring, black tube, basically. The Panasonic lens sells for about $2,200 new. It's on sale right now for $2,000, and you can find it used for like $1,300 if you look hard enough. On the other hand, the Leica is like $6,500 new. And then if you look hard enough, you can find it used for like around $3,000. I'm just noticing on this rental copy, the lens hood has definitely broken. They had to glue it together. So not a great lens hood on this. Um, the Panasonic lens hood is actually pretty sweet. It's got a nice little button, and it clicks on pretty solidly. It's definitely plastic, but so is the Leica one. The Leica is certainly like a harder plastic. It has a nice velvet interior, whereas the Panasonic doesn't. But looks like the Leica one breaks. In terms of image quality, this is where you get into the title of the video. Comparison may be the thief of joy. If you just shoot the Panasonic lens and look at the images, you go, wow, this is a god tier of a lens. What a stunner. What a fantastic freaking lens. The bokeh is really nice and smooth. The colors are nice and vibrant. It's an f1.4 lens, so it's got great, smooth, creamy bokeh, nice fall off, quite sharp when wide open. You're just really stunned at the niceness and quality of this lens. But then you open up and look at the files from this lens. And it's just like that 10 or 15% better. It's just that little bit sharper wide open. The fall off, the rendering, the micro contrast are just a little bit nicer, a little bit better fall off, a little bit better, sharper rendering of subjects. And you realize the amazing things that Leica does with its lenses. I would say, like, bokeh-wise, very, very similar bokeh. I would say the Panasonic has slightly more saturated colors, but then the Leica has slightly better kind of like roll off of the colors. And then in terms of like mechanical performance, kind of a surprise here. In terms of autofocusing, I found that the Leica was less good in photo. I missed more photos and had more trouble acquiring focus, especially using eye detect autofocus. But then in video, it held focus better and was more consistent and reliable. On the other hand, the Panasonic was better in photo and lost focus a little bit more and had more trouble acquiring focus again with the Panasonic here. Of course, in terms of manual focusing, like I said before, the Panasonic is the clear winner because of this awesome focus clutch system. So in a nutshell, probably performance-wise, image quality-wise, overall, the Leica is like 10% better than the Panasonic lens, not maybe 12%, not definitely not 15%. So that doesn't really translate into this lens being like 100% better like its price would dictate, right? You can get this used for about 1300. You're spending 3000 to get this new. So if price is an object or you need to manual focus in video, this is the way to go. If price isn't an object and you want the best possible like 50 millimeter lens in existence, maybe, certainly for the L mount, certainly in terms of autofocusing, like full frame lenses, the Leica is the one to get. It is just a gorgeous lens. You get that amazing Leica Summilux look with a sweet creamy bokeh. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lens. Even if it is a little slow to focus, they're both kind of slow to focus, so it doesn't enter into this. I do have to wonder now, like, do you get the 50 f2 from Leica? Does that focus faster? Or does the Sigma 50 f1.4 enter into it? Might have to make another video. But for now, again, if money is no object, the Leica is the better lens, especially from an image quality perspective. But like, it's really close to this lens. So if you just wanted a 50 1.4 and like, cost is something of an object, get this lens. Just don't ever rent this lens. Don't compare them, because it's only when you compare them that you really see these differences. And then as soon as you compare them, you're gonna want the Leica. Comparison really is the thief of joy. This is an incredible lens until you compare it with this one, and this stays an incredible lens, but then you go, wow, that's a really, really incredible lens, Leica. So, I hope this comparison was helpful. Have you tried these lenses? Did you have similar results? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.